The August 2023 Maui wildfires were a nightmare of unimaginable proportions. A paradise transformed into a hellscape, leaving behind a trail of ash and despair. Homes were obliterated, families were shattered. The once vibrant community of Lahaina, steeped in history and Hawaiian culture, was scarred beyond recognition. The physical destruction was catastrophic, but the emotional toll on survivors is immeasurable. Many lost everything they held dear: their homes, their livelihoods, their sense of security. In the aftermath of the disaster, the affected homeowners looked to the government for assistance, hoping to rebuild their lives and their community. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, tasked with disaster response and recovery, stepped in, promising aid and support. However, the reality on the ground, as reported by journalist Ezra Levant of Rebel News, revealed a chilling truth. Instead of finding solace and support, many displaced homeowners encountered roadblocks, bureaucratic nightmares, and a shocking lack of empathy from the very agency that was supposed to help them. Levant's on-the-ground reporting revealed a chilling reality for displaced homeowners in FEMA-run camps. These were not temporary havens offering comfort and support. Instead, they were overcrowded and devoid of basic necessities. Families were crammed into tents, grappling with dire sanitation issues and scarce access to food and water. The promise of assistance was a cruel illusion as residents faced bureaucratic nightmares, endless paperwork, and baffling regulations. Ezra Levant interviewed numerous families who recounted their terrifying experiences. One elderly couple, their home reduced to ashes, described their harrowing struggle to navigate the complex FEMA application process while living in a cramped tent with strangers. Another family spoke of the horror of being separated from their children, who were placed in a different section of the camp due to overcrowding. The emotional toll on these families, already reeling from the trauma of the fire, was palpable. They felt abandoned by the very agency that promised them support. The most chilling revelation in Levant's reporting was the claim that FEMA was actively obstructing, not aiding homeowners who wished to rebuild on their own land. Despite owning the land for generations, many residents were denied permits to rebuild, citing ominous environmental concerns or zoning regulations. These denials, often delivered with little explanation or recourse, felt like a second blow, a cruel twist of fate that haunted their every waking moment. Levant highlighted the case of a local businessman, his family's restaurant reduced to ashes, who was denied a permit to rebuild, despite meeting all the pre-fire building codes. The rejection felt like a sinister plot against their livelihood. Another harrowing story involved a young couple who lost their dream home, only to be told that their land was now deemed uninhabitable due to vague and terrifying environmental concerns. These stories, captured through Levant's lens, revealed a disturbing pattern of bureaucratic roadblocks and a lack of transparency that left many feeling helpless, betrayed, and trapped in a nightmare. The situation in Maui is a chilling reminder of how vulnerable we all are. FEMA has a long and troubled history, haunted by accusations of mismanagement, inefficiency, and a terrifying disconnect between its mission and its actions. From the catastrophic aftermath of Hurricane Katrina to the chaotic response during the COVID-19 pandemic, FEMA's track record has fueled a deep-seated distrust and fear. This fear is further magnified by the spread of misinformation and conspiracy theories, often spiraling out of control on social media platforms. While it's crucial to acknowledge the vital role FEMA plays in disaster response, it's equally important to confront the terrifying concerns raised by survivors and journalists like Ezra Levant. Transparency, accountability, and a genuine commitment to serving the needs of disaster victims are crucial for dispelling the fear and rebuilding trust. The harrowing stories emerging from Maui serve as a stark reminder of the human cost of bureaucratic failures and the urgent need for a more compassionate and effective disaster response system.